Hi, everybody. Hi, I'm here. I'm going to wait for you guys to join on. I'm also setting up my camera so Paul can help me. Hi, good morning, Maria. Hi, Ken. Hi, Rihanna. Femba. Hi. Hey, guys. Curly-haired foodie. Hi from New Jersey. Hold on, guys. I'm getting something to be able to lean. Okay. Here we go, Hunnay. Here we go. Okay. Paul, do you see anything when I do that? What I just did?
Do I see anything? What?
No, can you see me when I just did what I did?
I cannot. You're paused.
Do you need to see me?
It's fine. I can see you on YouTube.
Perfect.
You're
We're fine. Okay. Hi. Oh my gosh. Hi. Wait. Hold on. It's going crazy. Okay. From Denver. From Monica. Oh my gosh. Salama. Canada. Toronto. Hey. Oh my God. Gay rainbows. Love it. Yes. Send more. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Oh, you guys. Hearts and kisses. Oh, I miss people. I hate COVID so much. Jose, wait, how? Paul, why is it jumping so much? I can't stop to say hello to people.
It's just like, you have so many comments coming in. There's a lot of comments.
Okay.
I'm slowing.
My production team is on the side, guys, because my thing is I love doing lives, but I hate missing out on the comments so I can see you guys. So thank you for joining my live. Thank you, everybody. I'm seeing it like crazy. South Africa, Wyoming, Texas. Oh my gosh. Let me see if I can get some names. Ni Lung, that's Vietnamese. Alejandra Corona. Esther. I see a member. This member is Brianna. Brianna, who's a new member. Hi, babe. Thank you for joining my membership. You're the VIP people. Jasmine Pink. If they're green letters or if they're green names, that means they're VIP people, right?
Yep.
Treshawn, Faith, Hootie Hoo, H-O-O, I don't know what that means. Alexia. Oh my gosh. I missed one. Trishawn again. Hi, babe. You just keep going, Trishawn. Trishawn. Cassandra McCullough. Hi, babe. Oh my gosh. I love talking to you guys. This is so cool. Cassandra, I saw you. Hi. She said, me. She went on up. Okay. So should I wait for this to calm down or am I going to be able to just go?
I think you should just go.
I think I should just go too. Okay. So the first thing I want to do is turn off my, how do you turn off, guys, I'm a new iPhone user. Stop. Leave me alone. I came from Android. Be nice. How do I make my camera, not my phone, not reset and turn off, Paul? Because I want to keep it on so I can keep my page up. Like in settings. I don't know what you're doing. You know when the camera turns off to save battery? You guys know what I'm talking about. Help Paul out. Like when you want to not you want the screen time, you want to leave it. No, not the screen time, but you want it to stay up. The control center. Do you know, Kristen? How do you keep it so that the page, it doesn't change? Like when I have a page up, shut up.
Talk to them.
When you have the page up and you don't want it to close out, it goes dark.
You change the timer in your settings of.
It's not Corona. I'm COVID free. That was a sneeze inside here.
Settings.
Okay.
It's on your screen time.
But it isn't screen time because that tells me how much I've been on Instagram, which depresses
not that
me.
kind of screen time.
Wait, just talk to them.
Guys, Android team. Okay, I got you. Display and brightness. I see you. Yo, display and brightness. Got you. And then what do I do from there?
I could not figure it out, but that's it. Display
you go to.
Your phone, Sarah M says plug in your phone.
No, I don't need to plug in my phone. Wait, what? Shut up. Wait, display and brightness. No, babe, that makes it bright. How do I make it so it's auto lock.
Yes, that.
Are you a VIP member? Wait, I gotta see these people. Y'all are amazing. Samantha, thank you. Yosra, thank you. But everybody else, auto lock. Eric Oliveria, I see you. See my VIP people. Y'all help me. Thank you. I'm gonna put it on never.
Riveting content.
Okay, here we go. Thank you, Kristen. I love you. Thank you, babe. Okay. So here we go. First of all, I want to thank you for joining my live. Thank you for stopping everything to just come in and hear me for a bit. So here's what happened. So when I posted, let me start back. So my mom and I had a Zoom call. We had the Zoom call originally to talk about the fight that happened over Christmas because the fight happened on Christmas Day And we didn't talk at all until a few weeks ago. I had a Zoom call with Paul and my mom thinking we could talk about it because I thought she, like anybody else, would see what happened and why she was wrong, and we could just talk about it. And I can say, I love you, Mom, but let's not do this during COVID. Let's be safe. And it would be kumbaya and it would be cool. However, as you saw in the video last week, it went way, way left. It went bad, and I hung up the phone, and I literally, and I'm telling you guys this on our live chat, I turned to Jay that evening and I said, you know what? And this is why we do lives, because I'm telling you this personally. The reason why I'm so upset is because every time my mom and I get into it, not only does she swear me off by saying, forget it, you're no longer my daughter, but this is the second time that she's threatened me by not coming to a major event in my life, because as you know, I've been married before. And she said the same thing at the first wedding. I'm not saying this to bash Mama Mai. Give me a second. What then happened is Jay said to me, which is why I love him so much, take a break from each other. I think you guys just really need to mend these things in the past that made this one incident so much worse, right? So we gave it a few weeks. Like I told you guys, Rosalina, who was a person on YouTube on our show before, G Rosie, you call it protest behavior. I hear you, Nadia. So hear me out. So G Rosie talked to my mom, and my mom saw things differently through her friend. Not necessarily right, but this is how we sometimes we just kind of have a wake up call through other people. So my mom and I had a phone call. It was brief. She kind of just said, I see what happened, but you're wrong for still talking to me and yelling at me like that. In those next few weeks, as we kind of barely had that little connection, so many people, my makeup artist who just left had a fight with her parents. Paul expressed to me that he had an argument with his sister and his parents for, traveling and making decisions during COVID, where we're the ones like, why am I staying so safe to protect you when you're not protecting yourself for me and for us, right? So many people came through to me that I said, Mom, I know we're working this out right now, but the thing about Hello Hunnay we've always been is you guys, every one of you guys, everybody on VI people, everybody who's commenting me, we are honest to you guys about what you see on our channel. Very honest. And you do see the good, but you also see the bad, and you got to see the ugly, right? This is real. I'm sure Mercury retrograde had to do with it too today. That said, we both said, let's share it with our fam. And we said, let's share it because we are going to work this out. My mom and I are committed to working this out. And if we can work through something like this out, and this relates to all of you, we have to share it with you to show you how hard it is, but how we will get to that new start, right? And that understanding of each other. So I want you to know that since we posted it, over 1.5 million fans, every one of you guys watch this across our socials, 1.5 million. And out of that, 20,000, was it 20,000? How many comments exactly?
It was 25,000.
25,000 comments from every one of you from my fam. And here's what I really hit me about the comments. It wasn't just comments like, which I love to, I wish you guys the best. This sucks. This is terrible. But it was actually really deep comments about situations that you guys have where you're going through the same things, or the way that you saw me and Mama Mai that really hit you because you guys are a part of the family. So just like, when you're a part of the family, I'm sorry, Priscilla, that you're not talking to your mom either. I just saw that. But the same way you guys go through things, and when you see your family members fight, you freak out. You're like, wait a minute, hold on, what's happening? So that's why I wanted to do this live. I did not want to post a video today. I wanted to do a live because there's no way that 25,000 of my fam members, not even 5,000 of my fam members, are going to go by having this much of a visceral reaction, and I'm not going to address it. I want to take this moment to talk to you each and to check in with you and let you know how we're doing. And so thank you for everybody who watched it. Thank you for sharing the video. I hope you shared it with people who also are going through the same thing. Maybe they're either fighting with loved ones about COVID, or even maybe there were two things that I saw I related to, okay? one part of the video I related to was how many of us got into arguments with our family members about COVID, right? Because people just have different boundaries about it. The second part that I really related to, you guys, was that unspoken entitlement that happens between our elders, whether they're our parents, our grandparents, our aunts, our uncles, whatever, and us, especially in cultural families, in minority families. I got so many messages from Jewish families, Hispanic families, Ethiopian families, like so many different cultures that said, yo, it's the same thing in my family. If an elder says something, even if you disagree with them, you can't talk back to them, because then you're deemed as rude, or you're deemed as impolite, or a bad child. And I hate that. I hate it because I really, really respect my elders. I actually love I love the way the Asian culture really embraces our elders. We treat them like our gold, you know, they're our kings. But when they throw back some crazy things that are not right, we can't speak back to them, because then they're like, hey, don't talk to me like that. I'm older than you. And I hate that. I'm literally 42 and I'm still getting that. It's so wrong. It feels so belittling. So for everybody in African families too, I've lost 3 family members to COVID in 3 months. Shay, I'm so sorry about that. I'm here for you. I'm sorry that you're going through that. I also want you to know, Shay, you just reminded me of something. The only reason why my mom and I, and Paul knows this, the only reason why my mom and I actually had that phone call to try to work it out, to this day, right now, March 3rd, 4th, to this day, we would still be fighting. I promise you we wouldn't even talk, because I know her and I had already closed out. I was like, you know what? I'm good with this. I want more peace in my life. I don't need this type of tension from my mom. I actually started thinking about Hello Hunnay and how it would be without my mom. But then I don't know if you guys heard, but the most unfortunate thing happened in our lives is that Jay's mom passed away from COVID. That alone, it stopped our worlds, you know? There's nothing worse than losing a parent, and losing a parent through something that we can't help. COVID, like we can try to be healthier. You can watch yourself when you're driving. You can put on your seatbelt, but with COVID, like it just happens and it's done. It's like a moving target, and it's terrible. So because of that, Mama Mai's heart saw what we were doing to each other, and that's why she called me, and that's why we're going to work things out. So I want to tell you that. Oh, I'm reading. By the way, I can't wait. Please continue sharing your stories of what you go through with your parents and how you've been holding up during COVID, because I'm going to, thank you for your condolences, Trishan. I'm going to go back through this chat and make sure that I read all of these messages the same way I read over all of the messages that I got over our chat. So I want to say that thank you for doing this live. I wanted to check in with you to let you know that I got all of your messages, and I continue to get it, to understand how you're feeling through this really difficult time our world has ever had. Number 2, to break those generational curses that we have in our families. We love our culture. I know we're all proud about where we came from, but there are certain things that can't be that way. We also have to have a coexisting respect with our elders, and they have to respect us and our voices, right? And the third thing is to let you know that next week, Mama Mai, she promised me, I said that if we are going to make up and if we're going to continue, I'm not going to just say, okay, I forgive you this time, and then the next time we get in a fight, you're going to do the same thing. Don't talk to me like that. I'm older than you. What I say goes, and then she'll pick the next big event to say, I'm not doing it anymore. And it could be the show. She'll do things like that. Well, she'll say, I don't want to do Hello Hunnay anymore. And it is such an immature choice, because it severs our entire fam of what we have for pride, for just that fleeting moment. And I'm saying this not to talk shit about my mom, okay? I'm just being very honest with something she would tell you too. She is hard-headed and she is stubborn, and I'll let her speak for herself. Maybe we should do a live together after next week's episode. You tell me. But next week's episode is going to be, Ruth, I saw your comment about some parents would rather lose a child than an argument. Ruth, let's remember that at this very moment, my mom hasn't spoken to her grandfather in over 35 or 38 years. she's told me that if he dies, she's wouldn't bat an eye, move on her day like it's another day. And so I don't want that to happen with my mom and I. Now, I can't speak for my mom with her grandmother because that's a personal relationship that she experienced, and I could never tell somebody how to handle that. But with me and my mom, like, we good. We might have some differences, but not enough to sever a mother and daughter relationship, just enough to build some boundaries. Like you said, Patricia Mackel, build some boundaries so that we can actually keep them and then enjoy each other better through them, right? So Mama Mai agreed that she's going to do a therapy session with me. So I am finding a great therapist who I believe is a great patient person to listen to both sides of our stories and to help us navigate how do you deal with communicating when you have an elder who thinks she's just right, both hot-tempered people, and how do we just communicate to get to an understanding? Because at the end of the day, listen, everybody, even you, Denasia, boundaries are key, right, Jazz? We all are going to have differences with our family, especially during this time where we're all quarantining together and closer than ever, right? And as we get older, they get more set in their ways, and we start to get more confident in ourselves. And so, they can't treat us the way they used to, but we also have to still respect them. So I want to have an actual therapy session with my mom in front of you guys so that we can see, could it work? It may not, but let's see if therapy could actually get my mom and I to agree to get to a place where we can work together and to actually grow to a different stage of communication, because I don't want to communicate the same way we used to. Lisa Liu just said, definitely find a therapist who understands your culture. That's a great one. Thank you so much for that. I want to find somebody who is not only understanding of how cultural rules go, but I also want to find somebody who understands how to speak in a way to my mom, because you guys know English is her second language. So I can't have this therapist using big words and techniques that she's like, she already, I'm going to tell you honestly, she already is over the therapy idea. She thinks it's full of shit. She said, why you want me to go to the therapy? You think I crazy? You think I sick? And I'm like, yes, I do. No, I'm just kidding. No, she's not. But I want her to listen to somebody who can speak very simple terms to understand how we can pick communication ways to work together. Because I go through therapy now with Jay. My God, it's not just me and my mom. I go through therapy now with Jay because we both have tempers and we both have habits from our past where we were guarded. So we do things to keep protecting ourselves. But what it does is it makes the other person feel like they can't connect with us. And so we're working through that. That's a whole nother episode, guys. Vivian Nguyen said, it's also important to find a therapist that is trauma informed from what Mama Mai has endured. That's a great one too. Thank you for bringing that up. What do your brothers think of this whole situation? Michael? I'm saying it so dumb and I know it's probably so much easier. Michael? What do your brothers think of this whole situation? So my brothers, Daniel, the youngest one, who's been on the show before, he actually finds this, he stays away from all of it so that he has a boundary with Mama Mai, so he only lets Mama Mai in enough to deal with her in his own way. Dennis, the fam, is asking how you feel about the situation with Mama Mai and I fighting. He's here. He's going to tell you firsthand. He's got a shirt on, so there's that.
Hello.
How do you feel about this situation?
I was really shook. To be honest, I don't know. I don't know what the heck. We were supposed to be talking about something else.
We were supposed to be talking about, we were supposed to have a light intervention on telling her that we need to chill back a little bit, Mama Mai, so that we can talk. They're all saying hi. But does your mama know Jesus? Natalia, that's an interesting question.
She believes, she didn't start out believing in Jesus.
She didn't, she's Buddhist, but she has been more open to it. Patricia likes your hair. So how did it make you feel to see that go down? Because he walked into it, as you guys saw, thinking he was going to navigate a conversation with us and then go, Mom, chill out. You're kind of becoming too big for your own, what did they say?
Not only that, I just, man, I don't even know what to say right now because I don't want to, it's hard. I don't want to put this out there per se, but also I know, yeah.
You know what?
Yeah. Huh? I don't know. I know that Mama Mai doesn't care. She's the type of, put it out there. I'll talk.
So he's saying no. So he's saying Mama Mai is the type where she's like, She's so much older and so confident that she's like, I don't care if nobody agrees with me. My way's the highway. By the way, Nurbina, who's a new member of my fam, said, boo, shirt off. Industrious mom said, take the shirt off. Okay, you guys, go away, Dennis. You guys are terrible. If they have it extra, yeah. But it might. Dennis, I gotta talk about that later. Okay, Dennis just asked me if I want extra stone that's going to be running down the banquette. So just so you know, we're in our new home. I don't know if you guys know, but Jay and I are building our new home. It's still finishing being built. And he's watching over the construction. Hence, he has a mask on because there's a lot of construction workers here. And we have marble going down the banquette because I want a diner inside of my kitchen, guys. I want a diner feel. And so in this diner, there's a banquette. I'll go look at it in a little bit. Yeah, great. Yeah. Okay, anyway, guys. He's not taking his shirt off. Stop it, Carlos.
No.
You guys are so stupid. I love you guys. You make me laugh so hard. Okay, Alan Gutierrez, thank you for being a new member. Oh, it's so easy. When you guys are new members, you're in green, and it's easy for me to see your comments. So thank you. Jasmine Pink is a member. Mama Mai is also stubborn, which I think is common. Okay, so here's what I need to say about Mama Mai. I also got comments. I'm going to read one, okay? I got a comment that said, Jeannie's mom is so toxic. When Jeannie started crying and her mom just still keeps going. Ugh, I get it. Some parents will never change. Their ego is too inflated to ever admit when they've messed up. Cut her out. You do not need this toxicity in your life, and sometimes that's your parent. Use this to highlight some of the rough comments and make it clear you're not cutting her out. Okay. And Ruth Oriyamba said, I'm sorry if I said your name wrong, Onrimba, said it's sad that some parents would rather lose a child than an argument. So here's what I have to say to that. I agree with you. Whoever sent that, I agree with you because if you have a toxic family member or any friend, if there's somebody so toxic that I always call it weight or wings, okay? There should be two types of people in your life. They either give you wings when you spend time with them, when you talk to them, you feel lit, you feel light, you feel feathery, you feel like, oh, you can take yourself to new heights and you feel good when you talk to them. Then there's weight. People who weigh you down and make you feel downtrodden. You feel like, God, why is it every time I talk to this person, I feel crappy? That is a toxic person. And yes, you should cut them out of your life. Unless they are willing to work with you because they too recognize their toxicity and they want to work it out and show you that they want to work it out. Do you see what I'm saying? So if Mama Mai was like, this is the way I am and I don't care, you're not my daughter anymore and that's it. And that was it. Yes, I'm telling you here, Jeezy as my witness, I was already willing to walk. But my mom talked to her friends, called me. She also expressed remorse to you. Is that right, Paul?
Yes.
Because Paul was on the call afterwards. Do you want to say anything about that?
It was heartbreaking. It was, I don't know if they can hear me or not.
Yeah, they can.
Hi, everybody. This is surreal. Yeah, it was heartbreaking. It was immediate that she just wanted to figure things out. But I, watching that call, knew that there was a front she was putting up to you. But once we were talking, it was like her whole body language changed. Her shoulders dropped, her eyes dropped, and she just wanted to listen. And I feel like a lot of that is that Mama wants to please me. And obviously she loves me and I love her. And I just wanted to talk with her and make her sort of have her feel heard in a way that, you two work on a lot. And I love that. That's the thing. Like, Mama Mai didn't have to put this out there. You didn't have to put this out there. But you did. And for people that are saying don't put this out there, that's what you've always been. You two have always, for 2 years now, been nothing but vulnerable. And by putting this out there and showing people that you're willing to be seen in this way, I think they can start to see themselves a little more clearly. And I'm so grateful for that.
Yeah. Thank you, Paul. Thank you for that. Yes. Mama Mai agreeing to put this video out there is Mama Mai saying, okay, I'll put it out there. And I know people will be mad at me and maybe somebody agree with me, maybe not, but I don't care. I'm honest and I am who I am. So what am I supposed to do? I'll try and fix if it's wrong. So actually, if you guys go to Mama Mai's Instagram page and you see her first comment up on her Instagram page about this video, you'll see she sent a very lengthy message about, wow, I did not know I came off this way. I did not know that I look this way. And so I'm not perfect. And she said this. And so back to what I was saying, if you have somebody toxic in your life that is a weight in your life, yes, create the boundary, distance from them, or cut them out, whatever it is necessary. But if they are self-aware, if they go, okay, you're saying I'm toxic? Well, how? How am I toxic, and what is it that I'm doing wrong? That's already a start. That's somebody that's willing to go, okay, I don't know what you're talking about, but tell me more, okay? And then the second step you need is some type of person who can be a mediator, like a therapist, or, you know, or maybe some time apart or something, or maybe a letter. There's ways to go about it. We can talk about this if you want. Put it in the questions and I'll answer. But you give them some actionable steps. And if you see them take those steps, like for me, I said, Mama Mai, we got to do therapy. I can't talk to you. You can't talk to me. It's bad. So let's do therapy. And she said, yes. So the therapy session you're going to see is next Thursday. I don't know how it's going to turn out. We're going to do it, and then we're going to share it with you. As you see, nothing's filtered. Please do hit up the comments and tell us any questions you have as far as finding a therapist, as far as making sure that you guys get to a nice, comfortable place with toxic people in your life. Ask me everything, because as you can see, I will do a live for you if we have questions like this so I can answer you directly. And wish us luck, you guys. And know that Mama Mai is aware. She's becoming aware. Nobody's ever told her that it might be sometimes the closest person to you. That's the craziest thing. Like, she's not like this to my brothers. It's just me. She's not like this with her friends. It's just me. It's me and her dad. So sometimes the closest person to you is going to draw out the worst. And I know I'm guilty of that too, you know? So that said, pray for us next Thursday. You're going to see it here. Please become a member, because when you become a member, you get the episode early. So you'll get it Wednesday night, and you'll see the whole therapy session go down. And I'll hopefully, if you guys want to do another live, let me know in the comments of that video. And if I see enough comments, if I see enough overwhelming amount of need to talk about this, I got you. I'm here for you. I will be here to help you through this, because if I'm going through this and you're going through this, well, then this is a family situation, and we're going to go through this together. We are going to stay locked. I got you guys. I'm here for you, and I feel you. I love you guys so much. Thank you for taking this time with me. Wear your mask. Hug your loved ones, and keep the hope alive, because people can change. People can change, and give them that chance. I love you guys. Paul loves you too. Okay, I'm going to say goodbye, you guys. A letter is a great idea, I know. Okay, see you. Bye, little green dress. I'm going to read all your comments in a little bit. I love you guys. This explains why she ran away. You see how empathetic our fam is? I love you guys for saying, like, this is why she ran. Yes. And if you look at that woman, if you really look at her, if you really break down this blue-haired, inked-out woman who has tattoos on her face and be wearing curtain drapes as a dress, she is this way because she's breaking all the rules to say, I need to be myself, because she's been over-controlled. So, yes, thank you for understanding that people are the way they are. And we don't fault them for it. We help and love and change people through love. Okay, I love you. Bye, guys. I love you. See you later, Hunnay. Next Thursday, okay? I'll see you there.